So you guys don't.
I'm playing practical jokers like I'm just like I'm hanging out. Bonjour, senors and senoritas. Good evening. I hope you're all doing well. I'm about to make myself a little drinky poo. Excuse me. A little hiccup there. Talk about Disney a little bit tonight. How happy I am at some things I've seen, excitement, future plans that we've got going on, goals for the rest of the year, things I'd like to accomplish as the year goes on. Basin, the fruit and soap. If you know, you know. In the next few days, really, we've got a lot of exciting things happening. In the next couple of days. Lots of very exciting things. Hence why tonight I'm standing here in the kitchen. Gummy Bear, Cindy, hello, Cheryl, Doc, Dawn, great question last night. Candy, Kaylee. Dawn, that was great. I mean, what a great setup. You should have, and your little spot you had was looking good. Looked nice and bright and clean. Amy, good job last night. Courtney, hello. It was a fun time. Man, Sargento, he's one predictable cat, isn't he? Where's our pals Mike and Lisa? So Mike and Lisa, apparently after they went, and I dropped them off yesterday, they went and rented a car after they went to Epcot last night. Rebels. So, they were kind of free birds today. I said, instead of going over to Magic Kingdom, picking you guys up like I thought I was gonna, why don't you guys enjoy the Disney bubble a little bit? And I'll link back up with them tomorrow for Moonlight Magic, and then they are back here the next day. over to my seat. Nice, you were watching. Doc was watching. The third part was equal rights. His name was gender neutral, racially ambiguous, equal rights bear. Milbert, how are you, sir? You crazy cat, you. How about I saw a lot of Bill Simmons. I saw a lot of the same old weirdos last night. Wow, I got a real balancing act going on over here. A real balancing act. Who's Bill Simmons? It's you. Probably Milbert. Probably Milbert, I would guess he's you. But after the pepperoni incident, I have no idea what to expect from anybody. After pepperoni turned out to be a real person, I got nothing now. I let it all play out now. It's easier that way. We'll just do the single shot tonight. Don't need all that caffeine. All that caffeine. Alyssa, hello. Man, oh man. I was really excited when I saw the haystack back. I gotta say, I've been feeling pretty positive about Disney the past few days, all because of that silly little thing. It's such a we're listening moment, or we actually care moment. It's not a financial move. It's not a. It just has no. The only reason behind it would be to bring it back because people love it and they would like to eat it. So obviously for me, that becomes a part of my. It used to be dumplings, and then you go up and have the haystack. It was a double order. So now we can get back to normal life. Hence why we used to eat the dumplings and then walk through Zuri's, because every day I thought, maybe one day this thing will actually be here again. Uncle Tito. I'm gonna make Ari some food. We're gonna all go sit down and chat about the things I've got planned over the next few weeks. Things to look forward to, including Moonlight Magic tomorrow night. So make sure you're here for our first ever Hollywood Studios Moonlight Magic. It is gonna be a blast. It might even call for the Shunto saber to be carried around, the Ahsoka Shunto. Not going full-fledged double, but maybe we'll just bring my own custom. The custom one. The Sabis. Old school Sabis now. Now those are actually cool because they've been replaced, So now having that Rancor tooth lightsaber is pretty cool. At first, everybody had it. I'm sure now still a lot of people do, but as the years go on, it will become more and more cool. haven't offered you the job, but they confirmed the pay and when you'd start. Well, dude, it sounds like you're right on the horizon of some very good news with that, which would be great for you, right? I have 2 Rancor beer flights. I mean, one is mine. Starting in my night class now at the technical college. It's been 30 years since you've been in class. Holy moly. Have fun, technical college. Bring your notebook, your pens and your papers. Yeah, that'd be great. Help you feel a little bit better about life, right? Do you even use notebooks these days? Oh yeah, I'm sure kids freehand stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of iPads and note-taking on laptops like I did, but there was always somebody that had a pen and paper. You can't go wrong with the old pen and paper. Words on the printed page. An accounting class. Oh, so you can learn about the numbers. We'll get in there, Dawn. Watch after. We're just going to talk about Disney, all the stuff we talked about this week. But just some future plans coming up over the next few weeks, which are going to be fun. So I'll let you know those in a message. I'll message you. I'll message you the good details. All right, let's go pop a squat now that we've got our Uncle Tito's prepared. Because of everybody's generosity this week, trying to keep the bi-weekly goal that we have going right now, I figured I will take a moment before we jump in to copy and paste it. Because like I say to Pierce, it's not fair that people, you know, like him this week especially, if he's willing to donate, I'm willing to obviously recognize that and put it in the chat. Posted? Worked? Yeah? Okay, that's good. Up and down the puppy's hair, fleas and ticks jump everywhere. Alright, let me give you a little loose plan for what's going on over the next few days. Next few weeks, really. So up first, as many of you know, and because I just said it, and I've been talking about it for weeks now, tomorrow night is our first. Do I accept crypto payments? Yeah, dude, you can send me your NFTs. What was I just going to look at? Oh, that threw me off answering that. Oh, my email. All right, share the magic during your prepare for your tips for your upcoming event at Disney's Hollyweird Studios. You can check in a bit early. While the event begins at 9:30, I think it goes to 11:30, maybe midnight. While the event begins at 9:30 p.m., you may check in as early as 6 p.m. or as late as 11 p.m. Something is going on, but it didn't go on this. Oh, well, that's cool, but that's because it's on this. Dude, Doc, thank you very much. I just got that. It came through as a notification. My Do Not Disturb is on today, and for some reason, every notification I've gotten all day, every phone call, everything's come through. So anybody that's in the mod chat that happens to be here, including Doc, if you have a moment, could you send the mod chat a message real quick? Or me. Send me a message directly. Any of you Instagrammers, Polly Steve, send me a message on Instagram, everybody. We're gonna see if it if it pops up on. Just calm down. I've been so annoyed at this all day. I think like something's glitched out big time. My hope is that there are no notifications that are going to be getting pushed through to this phone, because this is this phone we use while we stream. Hi. Do you guys see me? Can you hear me? Okay, it did. Oh, wow. Interesting. It was only on this, though. I wonder after this. Yep, they're coming through on the other phone, but not on this. Which is good. That's why it was good to not get ahead of myself. But there's a few things that's not going to solve. Wow, look at this. This thing is going to be. There's got to be a solution. Yes, hello, Can. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just do this. Let's try this. Let's try a new style. Okay. All right, how about that? You sent me a message. Cheryl, test it again for me, can you? Anybody and anyone? Trevor, yes, you can get a shout out. Hello, Trevor. We're running tests here. Okay, relax with all that. See, I'm not clicking on it yet because I want to wait and see if I fix this. But your Venmo came through, which is what notified me that this is all acting a little funky. Because I usually don't see push notifications. I think I fixed it. Looks like it, maybe. We'll see as it goes on. I don't think there's enough people. Maybe with two phones. Some people probably have to hop off. Will I be on Thursday? Dude, I'm on every single day. This is day 874 in a row. So yeah, yep, I'll be here. I guess I'm just... What time? Oh, I would say about 6, 7. 6 or 7 o'clock-ish. You're getting tired? Well, why don't you go get some sleep then? Did I have dinner? Yeah, I had some chicken. What'd you have? All right, tomorrow. Let's get back to the to the story. Tomorrow's Moonlight Magic. I have not seen. You had Italian food, good. I have not seen Phantasmic all but once since it's been back. So I think I'd like to see Phantasmic. The early show. Hi Pierce, can you do me a favor? Can you send me a message on Instagram right now? Just any message at all. I could just say hi. We're testing notifications, and you are somebody who has your fingers on many places. You got your you know how to multi-task with your TV production background. Trying to watch my phone so I can see as this happens, but I'm gonna keep my eyes on both. Also tomorrow we have to get a Black Calf coffee. Why? Because they're back to normal. Message sent. Oh, dude, good job. I think I fixed it. Because I didn't see it drop down. Ooh. Oh, you have my phone number, right? You have to have my phone number. I was just thinking though, maybe me and you have only ever just straight up text through Instagram. Because that is the place where it's way easier for me to keep it all. Do you have my number? No, because you don't have any texts from me. Or you're about to get it. Oh, Alyssa says, yeah, Alyssa said, I do. All right, Alyssa, if you, I'm not giving everybody my number. This is like, I do. I don't want everybody to know. Oh, I don't want it. I gave Alyssa and her family my number on this and the what do they call it? The Face app, the Cash app, not Cash app. What's it called? WhatsApp. I'm just getting FaceTime calls. You guys are awesome, but I'm not a phone kind of picker upper. But it did make it easy to get organized. And I say we'll make it easier going forward when you guys are in town to make it happen. Sargento Cheese himself. This guy. Alright, you got your fingers on the gram, right? As I can see. Well, I will see in a second. Yes, just gotta call that number right now. Just call it. Just hit it and hit call. Yes, that is my number. We're gonna see if I actually fix this or not. If it sends you to voicemail, everything's good. If it comes through, I've got a bit of a... I'm fully expecting it to come through because this thing's been acting up all day. My hope is that he's calling. It's not work. It looks good on both sides. Why am I so burpy? Could have rang through, I guess, and maybe it wouldn't automatically go to voicemail. But as long as I didn't get any notifications, so that's what we're looking for here. Did you work for Disney World at one point in my life? Yes. This is depressing. It's pitch black and it's 736 degrees outside. Oh, it's 7:36 at night. It's pitch black in New York. Yeah. I'm sorry. The weather down here, it's dark now too, man. That whole Florida summertime sunshine is long gone. Coach, what's up? How are you, man? It was good seeing everybody in the chat. Oh, it did it work? Sup? Nice. Oh, good. Thank God I did fix it. So what did it just ring and then brought you to my voicemail? I think I fixed it. I think I finally fixed it. All goddamn day I've been trying to fix it. So I think I finally fixed it. Seemed like it worked, the stream lagged, but yeah, on your side probably, not on my side. Because I didn't get any like notification come through. Good, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. You helped me immensely just now, and you calmed my nerves about this whole thing. I was like, God, right before Moonlight tomorrow, this is gonna start driving me crazy. Back to it. Tomorrow's Moonlight Magic, ladies and gentlemen, meaning we are going to Fantasmic, of course. 100,000%. It's Fantasmic night, and we'll be getting ourselves a black calf before the park closes, because I don't think that'll be open afterwards. Then we have to kind of decide what is our night gonna really revolve around. Obviously, we've ridden these rides a bunch of times. Mickey and Minnie's, Rise, Tower, Rockin'. We could run the gambit, right? I mean, Slinky at night is a must-do. Dude, I did indeed. No, not from last. The goal that I just put up was just from at the end of the day at Animal Kingdom yesterday. So I need to put yours and Doc's, because I actually mentioned you at the start of the stream. I said Pierce is always sending in, even afterwards, PayPals like yesterday. And because he does stuff like that, I have got to continue putting the weekly goal up. 293, 15. The bi-weekly goal. Those slow weeks, it's okay. We had some good weeks, you know. At the end of the day, it really all just comes down to, at some point, it'll all just even itself out once this is all done. We'll move into a new kind of zone. I got plans. Oh, dude, please trust me. Without, honestly, we've already extended the weekly goal, so it's like at this point, it's all going into the pot, that giant pot that just keeps us live every day. Me not being tied down to some place I gotta go serve, and able to like, hey, you know, be the tour guide for our friends when they're down here and hang out with guys like you. Yeah, Mike and Lisa have been great. They're tough to drop my card on anything, but I have gotten away with grabbing a couple snacks for us. Not many, but I've gotten away with a handful. Moonlight Magic tomorrow, we are all going to have snack vouchers. So like I said to Mike, I'm happy that he's there to just, you know, usually like I always just feel that way. If I had more people, I could eat more. More like little bites of many things than trying to sit and eat one giant thing. Oh, stretch out my back a little bit. Slinky Dog. What else is really good at night at studios? I mean, obviously, I haven't been back into Bot 2 at night in a while, so do like a late night Galaxy's Edge stroll. That would be nice. Anything over there that, I mean, it did say, what did it say? I'm going to read it to you. Saving room for delectable delights. We'll receive 3 complimentary snack coupons for each person in your party, which means you may redeem across the park at participating, including but not limited to Pizza Rizzo and Woody's Lunchbox. So that made me think, if Pizza Rizzo and Woody's Lunchbox are going to be open for snack credits, that means that like Pizza Rizzo is probably going to have that normal little kind of pan pizza. And my thought was that Lunchbox might do the grilled cheese with the tomato soup or tachos. Both of which I haven't had in forever, and like, talk about a great snack coupon. My drinking has gone a bit off the rails, so I'm officially going cold turkey. Well, that's not always easy. Sometimes it's easier to peel back gradually than to than to cold turkey. I love cold turkey, by the way. Whoever came up with that, like, cold turkey's delicious. You know, a nice shaved deli, chilled, right on the bun. Some mayo and lettuce and cheese, bacon. Yeah, we had the Phantasmic Tart. That was good. It had the jelly and the chocolate. That thing was pretty tasty. Outside, I can't eat the white chocolate, but I can. I just don't. And obviously, Mike and Lisa are going to be with me for Moonlight Magic, which is awesome. They've never done a Moonlight, so that's cool. We are going to then, what is Thursday? It's the next day. We're going back to Springs after I pick them up. And it'll be, you know, probably a wine bar George, I'm guessing. Lunch, although those guys have so many places they haven't tried, like Wolfgang and all that, Morimoto. Something like that, a little lunch. Maybe we'll pop back into the ganachery or something. I think we kind of saw just about everything. Oh, we could check out those bubble waffle things too. Mike said the last time he would eat one, so I'll eat one if he'll have one too. Not the whole thing, but I'll have a bite of his. Because it looked, you know, me and Pat had one once and it was super good. The Pluto one, remember? It was a bubble waffle. It had like chocolate ice cream with the little cone, the little like sugar bones on it. So good. So Springs, we'll do that. Probably a little bit of shopping, knowing those guys. And then we're back here that night, and I think we're doing spring rolls. Friday is what? What's the day Friday? It's the 15th? Yeah, 15th. Friday's an interesting day. It's kind of the first day we don't have anything planned. I would really like to, you know what? On Friday's obviously the Epcot snacking day, right? We gotta go to Epcot Friday during the day for snacks. Friday night, me and Michael get some of the stuff done on the list. Saturday, be the same thing, I think. Sunday, we'll do whatever we want. Monday, though, is going to be a bigger day. Because hopefully Monday I can... we're going to be making a big adventure, I think, depending on how some, you know, messages go. The Death Star might be getting sold on Monday. But then Tuesday, no matter what, on Monday, Jaybird gets here. A day earlier than expected because we are making moves. And then Tuesday, I still have to confirm this with Mike and Lisa because although they've offered it a few times, Mike and Lisa were offering to babysit Ari so that me and Jenna can go to Mickey's Not So Scary on Tuesday night. I'd like it if we could all go. I mean that would be ideal. But I don't know if they'll be able to, you know, 2 tickets day of, all that crap. It gets weird. But then Wednesday, Mike and Lisa fly out. Like, I want to take them up on that, I just can't. You consider you're my friend? Oh, we don't, I mean, we could be like internet friends or something. But you guys all talking about all your different sandwiches. Look at all these cats talking sandwiches. Nope, somebody sounds like they opened up another one of those little squirrels. That's this little toy she's just been cracking open left and right. Speaking of, let's check on your bark box, which is probably shipped. We're packing your September box. There's no way it's the middle of the month. Paul the Wolf, how are you, sir? Good to see you in the house. It's like Friday and Sunday. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna sit down with Mike a little bit. Get an idea of like if there's anything on their list that they really want to do before the trip's over. Who's the lucky buyer? Possibly a guy that lives very close to Jenna. It's sold on eBay, but I have to get in touch with the guy and see if he's willing to do a person-to-person sale. If he is, I'll sell it to him, because otherwise I might have to cancel the sale. It's just, the eBay fees and the shipping on that thing are so expensive. And I'll give him a deal on the price. Cut like 75 bucks off the top, and he'll make out because he'll pay less. And I'll make out because I'll actually make the kind of money on the Death Star that needs to get made, because there are things that I have to save for that need to get handled in November. Well, November, starting in November, as late as like March, but my goal is before the end of the year. Worst case scenario, you know, the first part of the year, but however it works out, without doing a couple of those big Lego sales, that will be a harder to achieve thing than I think I can pull off. So, good thing they are moving. Speaking of, man, you never know, right? You get the good news on Friday. In a couple weeks, you feel like buying that Star Destroyer. You know where to come. No nonsense deals, as you know. There's a Star Destroyer in the room with your name on it. Because you know, Lord, I ain't never building that thing. Not with the room we have, not with the sets that are coming out progressively. Speaking of, that's what we need to do on Thursdays. We need to swap. No, we can't. I was gonna say we should swap some Lego, but the promos are still rolling. Speaking of swapping Lego, I thought that there was a gift card right here. Forever, I thought that there was a Lego gift card here. And then oh, it is. It's right here, yeah. So before, and then when Jenna gets here, we're gonna have to do the. We'll have to do the. When Jenna's finally here, her and I, one night, are gonna have to go through all those boxes. She can help me scan all those things. That way I can really stack a big chunk of change to go into the Lego store with, all on their dime, which I love. Gift card balance. Yeah, same thing here. Yeah. Oh, that's good. There's almost $100 of Lego on that, just that gift card alone. And I think that it's time to recognize the fact that that Van Gogh set, as much as I like it, the Starry Night set, it's just not. I don't think it's just like, there's so many other things, but it would go on a wall well. I don't know. I don't have any of those Lego art pieces. It just feels weird getting one, having one, I should say. There's a couple things that need to get swapped out. The AT-TE Walker needs to get swapped out. There's a lot of stuff that needs to get swapped out. Especially, you know, I mean, Rivendell, luckily, that was the real, you know, that we didn't have to sleep too long on getting Rivendell, right? Oh, the eBay fees are no joke, yeah. Tempting, dude. Hey, once you get locked back in, just let me know. We can work it out. And we can do a payment plan on it. Ari! Please relax. So the stuff, I gave up a lot of stuff. Mos Eisley was the big swap for Rivendell. Rivendell was $4.99. Mos Eisley was $3.99. Mos Eisley was a great set, and that was actually back when Pat and I were doing the Lego thing. That was one of the sets that he had gone out and gotten during one of the streams. And then as time went on, we realized that well, I don't think that it was ever really on the docket to build any of those UCS Star Wars sets. But as the days went on, I realized, the years went on, I said, you know, these UCS Star Wars sets, they're probably They're only going to be worth anything once they're retired, and they're only going to be as cool as limited as they were. And the fact that Mos Eisley is still available to this day speaks volumes to the fact that it's hard to predict, you know? It's a mercurial business, Lego. But there are a couple sets in there that could definitely kick the collection back into a little bit of a, not a refurb, because the collection is what it is, but it would be nice to kind of go through, decide if there's some of this stuff I wanted to break down, put back into its boxes, you know, sell as used Lego. I think things like the Colosseum made me realize, and the big castle, and the Hogwarts, and, you know, like the haunted tower, all those stuff, the lighthouse, the treehouse, all those big 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,000 piece sets. It was just kind of like, this is where it's at, you know? It'd be better to build 3 of these every year than to build a bunch of little sets all the time. But then, certain things, like the pyramids of Giza that's on top of the refrigerator, I loved that set from the minute I saw it, even though it was 1,200 pieces. It's not huge. Mickey and Minnie over there, that's a great display. They're great display pieces. So some of them that aren't huge I do enjoy, but I think about like the fact that, I don't know, I could really part with like a lot of it and just refresh in that way. Go out and get the Eiffel Tower and have it replace 40% of the collection back here. You know? But on the other hand, what is the Lego looking like? It's yet again coming up on the holiday season. Yet again, meaning I've only done 3 builds this year live on the YouTube channel. And not only that, meaning that the Instagram, yet again, 4 years in a row, is just me doing the advent calendars. And sure, like the reels last year were fun because it was kind of the new hotness, but even that, it leaves me at a place where I'm out the Lego game. COVID, I think, made me think that, you know, Disney was like a not, you know, it wasn't like the move. But obviously I've realized Disney is any niche that you can find on YouTube, if you can get into it at all, that's, you know, that's a good place to be. So we'll see. Maybe like again, I would love to. I said it in the beginning of this year. I was going to try to build a few sets, and ultimately I ended up just building Hogwarts. I ended up building the flowers. I built the pyramids, and that was it. I only had the 3 builds really. I mean, Hogwarts again. It was huge. I mean, look at it. You know, that was like on my mind for 2 weeks building that thing. You know, it was on the back burner the whole time, sitting over here day by day. It was, they drew the new, I saw a new dried fall flower set too. Yeah, that's the one I have to get. That's #1 on the must get set, because the botanical collection is right now my only collection I have 100% of, and we will continue to get them as they come out for the remainder of time. They've done wonders to the kitchen. Are you kidding me? The way the kitchen looked before all that Lego flower, before how it looks now, it's like night and day. It pulls the whole kitchen together. I dried fall one, I don't really know. I mean, we're gonna have to put it maybe like up on the fridge too, like next to the pyramids, or tucked behind something else. We'll put it in the other room where I'm not in there usually. The insect collection looked cool. I was tempted on that too because it's the same kind of boxing and theme, but they weren't really. It wasn't my cup of tea. When we went in there the other day, the only things I saw that I was really, I mean, I just was like in love with was there was the 3-in-1 space roller coaster. That's a must get. Such a cool little set. The new El Dorado Fortress is undeniably cool, as is the castle, which is still out. But again, that's a $400 set. So as much as I might want some of these things, like, that's something I would do. I'd love to trade in a lot of the new Lego that I have to get the El Dorado Fortress and the castle, because if they're gonna start re-releasing one of those sets every year, that's great. I did like the Japanese garden. That was fantastic. That would go on one of these shelves perfectly. I like the little Himji Castle. Is that what it's called? Himji Castle? Right back of the toilet set. That's actually where this set goes. It's out here right now because we have guests. Where is it? Wait, what? Oh, it's right there. The ship in the bottle. Because it's kind of a nautical theme in that bathroom with like anchors and like the little life preserver and stuff. That ship in the bottle's been on that toilet for like 2.5 years, so that is a back of the toilet set. It was a good time. Oh no, I don't think it's like that. Again, I think that it's just there's a reason I'm not doing it either, right? It's hard to it's hard to see something plateau. It's not what you want. You want to see growth, and you want to see. I'm a little bit better because I sat on this channel for a 1.5 years without gaining a single subscriber, so I understand it a little bit. At the end of the day, it really wouldn't matter either one that I'm streaming on, because neither one's growing at a tremendous rate. But this has more potential, because again, as you saw a couple weeks ago, as soon as we were in the parks for 4 days in a row, it was like 200 people again, tons of subscribers coming in, bunch of likes, 5,000 view stream, legit views, not fake views. So if I get out there and I start grinding, then we're good. I mean, on these last 100 days, as of tomorrow, it's 125 days. The end, obviously, has never been more in sight than it is right now. And I'm looking forward to it. I think one of the things that happened with the Lego was I also used to just sometimes build a set like when I was having fun. Like a moment would be like a quiet moment, and I'd say, oh, I'll just go sit on the table, build some Lego. And like now it's become every time I build Lego, I have to stream it. And it started happening with the gaming too, which is why I stopped doing that. Because it ruined Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the end of Odyssey. Not finishing that game 100% was a direct correlation to the stream. Because unlike that with Hogwarts, when I can just put it on when I want, I'm only probably about 10 hours away from 100%ing that game. 100% field guide, give it into Professor Fake McGonagall there, and I am going to end game that game. It's going to be one of the only games ever, GTA, Vice City, Madden, like 2009, Skyrim. There's only a few games I ever 100%ed. Far Cry 3, Fallout 4. It will go into an elite category of games there. And not streaming it was key. Like, even though I would have had so much fun, like, talking about, like, learning all the spells and having all these great moments together and, like, I mean, I had a lot of fun with that game. I was pretty damn good at it. It's always fun to stream something that you're good at. But I just, again, it would have just correlated to the fact of every time I wanted to play it, I would have been like, oh, but the stream won't see this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we've been debating a few times about whether we're going to get everybody together for the Day 1000 or not. It sounds like we could definitely get a little meetup going, It sounds like we could definitely have a handful of us here. Mike, Nisa won't be because they'll be here in December, but Jenna, Pierce, you, Courtney could probably come up. Courtney, also, they have a lot of stuff for you, and I have stuff for you. So we really, I don't know if any of this makes sense to you, but, if you have Sunday night off or Sunday during the day or Friday, I know you usually go at night, but but even if we could be like heading out as you were heading in Friday at like 5, 6 at the latest. I mean, I'd like to, but I don't know what your schedule is like and all that. Do you see yourself wanting to come over here and link up with these guys? Because they can give you all that stuff. I can give you the stuff I have. We can bring it right to your car so you're not walking around with it all day. And then, I mean, you know, we can all ride some rides and have some snacks too. Like me and you haven't had a chance to do that kind of stuff. Sunday was already a plan. So what do you want to do? Where are you going? Let's like really kind of lock this in a little bit. Not 100%, but let's give me something to play with. What, like Sunday, where do I go? I go to Epcot? Is that where you're going? And like what time would be best for me to get? Because if we can really make it work, you know, we could even try to get there around the same time so that way I can really bring your bag over to you, blah, blah, blah. I mean, no pressure. I know you have the kids and like you're pregnant, like you got a lot going on, so. But if possible, Epcot in the evening on Sunday. Okay, but we're gonna have, yeah, you have to like, what time is evening for you? You're not getting to Epcot at like 7, right? Are you gonna get to Epcot for 5? Is that too early? Good. 4:30 is what time you'll be there then. 5. Probably at the latest, because Lakeland's like an hour. Pictures maybe take an hour. Yeah, good. Oh, that's great. So what we can, yeah, we'll link up. We can link up in the front or something. You know? 5 should be fine. 5:30. Yeah, I got you. So maybe I'll have to kind of figure that out for Sunday. We can't get over there too early, because then we'll all be dying to get out of there. Actually, that's going to work no matter what, to be honest with you, because you know what? I bet that yeah, that's going to work no matter what. We'll make it happen. Sunday, we're meeting up with Courtney. I got a big merch box for her. Mike and Lisa have a ton of stuff for her son. Me, Courtney, and we all have to have an order of wings or something. Epcot Forever stream would be dope. I know, but I just, Monday, it's really all going to depend on Monday. If the Death Star thing's happening, that means it's going to be an early, long Monday. But if it's, you know, either way, that's my journey. Like, Mike and Lisa could just stay. We'll figure it out. The reality is that sometimes things are loosey-goosey, but if I got to tighten them up to make it work, we can make it happen. We can make it happen. Good. That's great. So we got a good little, you know, idea of rocking. What's been the hardest part in this Disney live stream journey over the past couple years? The hardest part, Space Jessel? Oh God, I have no idea. It hasn't been that hard, really. For me, the hardest part has just been as the years have gone on, how much worse people have seemed to have gotten. I think it's just an overall thing. Whether it's me getting beat down from it all or everybody else and me all getting beat down, the vibe sucks. Most of the time. Obviously tomorrow night, the vibe's going to be dope. All DVC, everybody's happy to be there. People are proud to be Disney people. Everybody's going to be smiling, helping each other out. You know, those are the nights you want to be around. So, I think that this is a pretty good loose plan. Well, I've heard different things from different people. A lot of people have told me I need to keep going. It's not gonna happen. It just can't. It can't. Because the reality is that it's a numbers thing. It all comes down to the number itself. $1,000 days is 1,000. It's not like if I said 1,500, if I said 2,000, then I'd have to say, oh, I'd at least have to go up another 1,000 just to make it seem like it was that impressive. And even then, I think that they sound just about the same to the mind. If I said to you I did something for 1,000 or 2,000 days, I think I'd have to say 1,000 or 5,000 days. Then your mind would go, oh, man, there's a big gap there. But again, how could I would never, So it's like ultimately it comes down to the number itself. Say somebody tries to do this as well, right? To have said that every day I sat down in front of that camera, I hit the button and I went live. That's... If they did like 1,005 and I had done 1,000, it's like they had only done 1,005 because I had done 1,000. Otherwise it would be 2,000, 3,000. So it's like since I'm kind of setting the precedent, and then we can see what happens afterwards, like how it unfolds, then I'll know ultimately, like, I don't think I can look back on the decision and say it was bad to have stopped at 1,000 days, no matter how it shakes out. Yeah. There are a lot of people who tell me that, like, oh, it's a part of my daily thing. I feel so, like, I want to. Trust me, I can't, and I won't. I cannot, and I will not. It will end at 1,000 days. As it began, and as committed to it as I was, that it was gonna run for a year, as committed as I was to 500, and as committed as I was to 1,000. I am as committed to that as anything. I won't even allow a day like 500 to get interrupted. And I'm happy to an extent that it did get interrupted the way it did, because I look back and I think, you could say a year or 500 and it's not going to seem any different, but that 1,000, that changed the game. When that became the new number, that really changed the game. Looking good. Yeah, thanks, man. We'll see. Honestly, I just want to vlog. When this is over, I just want to be able to take that camera back out there and I just want to vlog. Or like I want to swap it for a new one, pay some more, go to a Canon retailer, but hey, you gotta go from the R to the R5 or something that shoots in 4K, Yeah, that thing is 4K anyway. It's just a crop shot, which is really great because it's such a wide angle lens. So that thing's still future proof right now. It's still a crazy good camera compared to this thing. The iPhone 13 Pro Max is a great camera too. So even just using that to go out and vlog. More lightweight. I just want to go out there with like a story to tell. I want to like think to myself, it's not just like I'm holding the stream, where do I go walk to now? I want to think, oh, it'd be cool for my, let's walk right into Magic Kingdom. All right, what's the intro shot gonna be? Where can I put the camera, walk up to it, get my intro shot? What's the B-roll? Get that B-roll. Haven't shot B-roll in forever. Some nice focus changes, some good pans. Get back on that music game, the editing game. Sure, is it going to slow down the process? Like, tremendously. But that doesn't matter because we're still going to stream a couple days a week, because without that, we won't even be able to keep the channel afloat. So, it's not like streams are going to end. We're still going to go to the parks 3 times a week at least and stream. And they're probably going to be a lot bigger streams than what we're doing now and more exciting. Because I'll not be so sick of doing it. I'll be excited to do it too. I think once we start closing in on the 1,000 days, we're gonna pick one day every week that we go live, no matter what. You know, even pick two or 3 days a week. You know, if I'm like a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday guy, like no matter what, you're gonna get me Monday, Tuesday, Thursday live. It just means that, you know, on that Wednesday, on that Friday, I can go out and vlog and then take the weekend off like I usually would anyway, and edit. And make a video, at least one video a week. And then if the videos started to do well, we could start transferring over because, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna suck because the vlogs, you know, I know how it's gonna go. I'm gonna put work into them and it's gonna be like, but YouTube's gonna like it. If I really put the work in, YouTube's gonna like it. I don't need to make 50-minute vlogs like I used to. I can just go out there and shoot 10-minute vlogs, right? They don't need to be 20 minutes. They can be 10 minutes. Dope B-roll, tight dope, not wasted, you know, not big giant song montages, quick TikTok life. Everybody's so short attention span. Get out there and just do it. Oh, I'm eating the poppers, yum yum yum, 9 out of 10. Now we're on Big Thunder, woohoo! Couple seconds, you know, just bam, 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 bam. It would be weird not to hang out with you every day once it's all done. Yeah, I know. Cooking videos. Yeah, but that's too much, man. It's not gonna work. There's too many people that do that. It's like, I'd have to start a whole new channel. You know? It just doesn't work. It's think about, there's so many people in the community that have tried that. To like go, you know, Donna does it better than anybody, but other than her, nobody really gets success off of that cooking at home stuff. The dining vlog should definitely come back. Yeah, see, now that's... I gotta be honest with you, the more I think about it, like, those were the ideas that I had initially that didn't work, you know? Like, I thought that was what was gonna crack the code. But it wasn't. Because there's so many people out there doing that stuff. What I need to do is the thing that I've said from the beginning, and I have no problem saying, because I've been saying it for 5 entire years now, and nobody's gotten a clue. There is no Casey Neistat of Walt Disney World. And I don't know how to become him. I don't know how to make my content that at Disney. But if I can crack that code, it'll be game over. That's the only game-changing thing I have in my pocket. Because ultimately it's an idea, but it comes down to execution. And only a handful of times have I even come close to feeling like I was anywhere near half of what that guy has. So it's gonna just take me getting better. I've been resting on my laurels, hanging out, doing what we're good at, streaming. I can talk for days. You know, I need to learn how to not just go back and shoot those videos, but I need to learn how can I make the edits better? How can I get the story more concise? How can I make it be something that you would want to watch all the time? So that when you saw it pop up in your feed, you'd say, oh, that was a great video yesterday, Tom did. You know? So we'll see. It's a lot of people. I watch a lot of YouTube. And, you know, in a lot of ways, I feel like the future isn't even YouTube. I feel like the future for me would be like, again, these shorts, like YouTube shorts, like trying to crack the code on that. Because it seems like if I were to just upload 10 videos a day of YouTube shorts, that I'm not going to lose any subscribers. I'm going to gain tons of them. And how to translate those shorts into either vlogs or streams. You know, I'm not so committed to the idea that once this is over, I'm gonna go back to just vlogging. The thing I want to vlog, I want to go back out and shoot a couple vlogs, at least 4. I want to be able to go back out and say, hey, remember me? I used to shoot vlogs. Well, here's a vlog from each one of the parks in 2023, so that you know, if you're coming here, what you can expect from a guy who's been doing this forever, right? Just go out there and say, you know, this is still great. This stinks. This is, you know, just do my thing, and just so I can have them for like my own sake, just to be like, oh, look at that. I don't have to go through 1,000 live streams to find any content. If I want to see what Epcot looked like right after it opened, you know, in 2023, 2024 will be by the time the vlog's back, I can do that. I can go back and look at it and say, oh, that's what it was. But really what needs to happen is those shorts and stuff, and that needs to turn into like a website. You know, Tom does Disney.com. I own it. I need to use it. I need to hire somebody to design the website. It needs to have like my top 10s that I put together that night with people. It needs to have, you know, recommendations on what I think is currently, like, you know, if there's any deals, if there's anything opening, if there's any like a little write-up once a week or something. But I need to branch back out. I need to take some of these amazing pictures that I archived through Instagram the other day. I need to put them up on a website and put them on a calendar. And there needs to be a Tom Does Disney calendar that you can get. And then I need to get the stickers back and put my logo on a mug and a hat and a shirt. And, you know, we just need all this, because without all this, it's just gonna still be the same old shit. And 1,000 days of the same old shit's been fun, but I'm done. You know? Victoria, how are you? Radio silence. I know you haven't been around in a minute. It's the spooky season. I hope you're doing well. I am well. Hope you're doing well as well. Let's talk. Something else. So, in case you missed it, tomorrow night, Moonlight Magic. The stream will start about 7 p.m. Is that right? Maybe not. You know why? Because it starts at 8:30, which means it's going to carry into Moonlight Magic, or it will let out and you'll be like walking right in. By 8. Holy shit, Moonlight Magic tomorrow is until 12:30 a.m. Whoa, that is going to be a late night. Wow. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was going to be that late. Wow, we're going to be streaming until like, yeah, it's going to be a late night. Well, I hope there's some good action on it. You'll be there in 4 weeks. It's your 7th time to Walt Disney, but you're looking for your first Mickey's Not So Scary. How cool is that? Dude, you have said goodnight to us like 1,000 times. Suzia. C.A.N. Are you staying? Are you going? You said goodnight like 25 times. You're still here. I know you like the music. I appreciate you. Jay Bird, is she up? Oh, look at you sent me a video. What's this?
Nick's whipping up that non-menu item that everybody loves. A little bit of baked potato. First we start with that cream cheese. Right, that cheese. Put it on there. It's all raw, you know it. Then you got the cowboy chili potato. Baked field. Potato sticks. This is a must wrap. Must wrap. You know better, Nick.
Huh.
Fucking ruining my damn video.
I don't understand TikTok, but that looked crazy. That hot dog Jenna had cream cheese, chili, sauerkraut, and potato sticks. Looked like it was a New York dog too. It was off a cart, and that guy's accent was super New York. Should they stay or should they go now? Should they stay or should they go now? Why am I always picking at my skin? I gotta tell you, I have really clean skin. Like as you can see, I have clear skin. But because of that, whenever I get even the littlest of thing, I pick at it and I have another little thing right here and I just started doing the same thing. I can't help myself. I wonder if it's like an OCD. I bet you it's a complex or something. It's like, and it always makes it worse. I mean, obviously, like you saw with my nose last week, like it can look terrible, right? Like the whole thing was scabbed completely, but look at it now. It's like clean as a whistle. So my skin heals fine. It's not like I have to worry about scarring myself up. I just don't know why I do it. That's side note, I suppose. It's just crazy. Excuse me. So, crazy video going viral from my hometown of Newport, Rhode Island. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but right next to where I used to work, literally right down on the same wharf, bunch of drunkards, looked like they were at a wedding or something, all dressed up nice, started messing with the cops. Newport cops weren't having it. This one lady got a little pissy with her, kind of like threw her like a little shot to her chest to like back her up. And the husband or the boyfriend, whoever, he did not like that, and he went after this guy and knocked him out. Like not knocked the cop out, but hit him hard. Boom! Like the guy. I mean, it was loud. You could hear it. He went down. The whole thing starts going crazy, right? But one of the girlfriends starts trying to grab at all the, like one and then the second cop's guns on their head. She's like trying to pull it out. And the second cop, the minute he starts doing it to her, when I tell you I've never seen somebody get thrown down this hard, he like spun, elbowed her in the head. She went like a sack of potatoes down the ground. Everybody's freaking, oh my God, she's dead. Multiple angles, like crazy video. And all I was thinking was, man, these white Newport people, like, they're just crazy. So much white privilege down there that they think they can be like pulling at cops. Like, you can get shot, man. In the hood. In the hood, you can get shot. That's all I was trying to. I was like, you tried doing that shit somewhere else, it's just gonna be game over, right? Like, you're lucky he just spun elbowed you and knocked you down onto the pavement. Like, you're lucky, because honestly, you could have gotten shot. But then I was thinking to myself, like, God, it's interesting being like a person. Because imagine, like, you know, you're a dude, so you want to protect your girlfriend, right? But first of all, if your girlfriend's irrational enough to be acting the way this one was with the cop, you can't really, like, you shouldn't be with her anyway. You shouldn't love her and respect somebody like that. But if you do, for whatever reason, I understand, like, the drive that, like, when a cop pushes her away a little too tough, that you want to, like, do something about it. but like he full on slugged this guy. And all I was thinking is that, like, with as hard as he hit this cop, he's gonna have a huge mark. It's gonna be an open and shut civil case for this cop. It's gonna take him for everything he's worth. And then it's like a 2nd-degree felony to assault a police officer. You're gonna do like 3 to 5 years. Even like with a clean record, you're still gonna ruin your life. Like, all because like you wanted to defend your girlfriend. I was tripping on it. I was like, I don't know, man. I think at that moment I'd have been like, well, there's other fish in this. There's other fish in the sea. I don't need to. Because, like, all these tough guys, you know, like, there's Newport's just like everywhere. There's all these, everybody thinks, you know, some people are tough guys, and they're like, oh, yeah, this cop did that to my girl. He would have been walking away with a lot less than that. I'm like, dude, do you realize that, like, that girl that, like, you tried to protect or whatever, like, when, you know, she's gonna be at home banging some other dude in your bed while you're covering your butthole in the shower for 3 years. And, like, how happy are you gonna be then about the decision you made? Like, you probably would be thinking all the time, like, I wish I would have just let her get, you know, I wish she would have, like, just let her learn a lesson herself. Now, what's the worst case scenario? At the end, she's like, you didn't stick up for me. I'm breaking up with you. Be like, oh, look, you just saved me from a whole world of hurt, apparently. It was buck wild, but you never see stuff come out of Newport. And the fact that it was going kind of viral, I was like, wow, that's crazy. You never see that shit from my hometown. Usually it's a pretty chilled out place, but yeah, it was, yeah, I was just lighting up people in the comments of it all. I'm like, dude, I'm from Newport, I'm born and bred. I spent my whole, I know that I could draw you a map of downtown, and all I can tell you is that wasn't the move. Nobody was thinking that night. A little too much alcohol. Alcohol. Blame it on the All those people were gonna have to blame it on the alcohol. Bubba's Big Adventures. What's up, Bubba? So yeah. Anyway, it was a crazy video. I'll send it to anybody who wants to see it. I'll send it in the mod chat maybe. I'll send it to you, Steve, because you're probably the only one who cares. Tomorrow looks like maybe Phantasmic, definitely a Black Calf for 12:30 a.m. stream end, meaning 1 p.m. 1 a.m. by the time we get to the car. Or you're gonna be tripping tomorrow. I'm gonna have to 100% have that planned. I need to put something on for her tomorrow, like a little movie on the iPad or something, because there's no way 5 hours after the sun goes down that she's gonna think I abandoned her. If I don't set something up for her or talk to her through the camera all night, she's gonna be like, where is this guy? A little bit of Late Night Galaxy's Edge will be nice. Slinky Dog Dash at night, which is great. Play the Honey Bistro for her. That's a good idea, actually. Maybe even just some ambient noise. There's actually like a 10-hour ambient noise thing I used to play for her as a puppy when I used to go out more. But maybe it was just because she was a puppy, though. You know, now she probably like that stuff. Because I think that is one of the things that seems to help if she has like noise or something. But I am going to have to probably pop on that camera a few times tomorrow just to be like, hey, Ari, how you doing? Like, because if not, she's going to... Do I have dog TV? Oh, like a thing that she could see me? I think that, I don't know. She geeks out enough at the sound of my thing. I don't know if she could see me. She might go loco. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a good night. Moonlight Magic, our last one of the year, because we didn't make it to Typhoon. Those motherfuckers. I only made it to 2 out of 4 Moonlight Magics this year. Fucking DVC, man, these bastards. They, I could should be 4 out of 4, especially the 2 Epcot. They were in the same 2-week time frame. Ugh. And they had a new fireworks show, and they premiered that song. all the Epcot ones. All the other ones have just been whatever. So I'm just like, I've been so salty since the beginning of the year about Moonlight Magic. Just very, very thankful that the Moonlight Magic gods got me into the queue so early enough to get in so that we were a shoo-in for tomorrow night. Okay? Okay. Shutting up now. That's the end. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night. Thanks again to Sargento Cheese himself for that very kind $40 donation last night after the stream ended. And thank you to Doc for a $25 donation tonight. You guys are what keeps this party going. Without you, I'd be doomed. And I look forward to tomorrow night. Maybe we could even close out the bi-weekly goal tomorrow. That would be really good. I'd like to see some of these extra nights turning into something a little extra. Because yet again, goes back to the point of like, if it ain't like that, man, I might as well just be out there with the camera. So we'll see. There better be 100-something people watching tomorrow. You better see some action. Better see some likes. I want to see you guys in the chat who are here, my mod squad, helping me out all the time. You guys show up, help me share it out. Let's get it done. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Oh, Sargento. Thanks. Amy, thanks. Courtney, thanks. Doc, thanks. Alyssa, thanks. Ahsoka at 9 tonight. Yeah. Yeah, right? Because it's what? No, tomorrow. Well, it's on Wednesdays. Ahsoka. It'll be the best episode yet. Episode 5 could restore our faith in humanity. We'll see. Bye.